Sa isang artikulong nailathala sa isang job portal, may mga paniniwala na madalas iniuugnay sa mga millennial.
Millennials are not loyal.
I think it's a myth because parang generalize natin na hindi sila loyal na tao. They're loyal if you level with them and you connect with them on the level of anong hinahanap nila, anong mga aspirations sila. I've seen it in our company, for example. Yes, may mga umaalis na maaga, but we do have a lot of young people na tumatagal. And the reason tumatagal sila is they buy into something that we're doing, align yung aming paniniwala at ang mga ambisyon sa buhay. So it is possible to have them stay with you.
Here is the obvious contradiction. 66% of millennials will leave their work before 4 years is up. That shows a lack of loyalty. And yet you say it is a myth.
Because it's not absolute. They will show you loyalty if you give them...
Depende sa kompanya.
Yeah, if you give them something to be loyal to.
Millennials are entitled.
Do they feel entitled?
Mas accurate na sabihin na alam nila na marami silang choices sa buhay. Yun, totoo yun. So, kaya siguro lumalabas minsan na entitled sila. I think sa atin, we just must recognize na marami nga silang choices. How can we be the best choice for them? I don't think it's because mayabang lang sila. It's just alam nila marami silang choices.
So parang the companies must change their ways,
We
because
cannot
they're
assume-
dealing with a new breed.
We cannot just assume na kunya, dahil ito yung pangalan ng kumpanya ko, you will work with me for life. No, we have to earn that every day. Para tayong nanliligaw araw-araw. Yes.
That looks like how to make a marriage succeed.
Exactly.
Nanliligaw ka araw-araw.
Sabi nga ng mga millennial, #relationship goals.
Millennials are needy and attention seekers.
What is the reality?
They want validation, yes, but it's because hinahanap nila yung sarili nila sa isang complicated na mundo. Kaya sila naghahanap ng advice, wisdom, strength from older people. So it might look clingy, pero actually, it's a call for help. Share your wisdom. Help me navigate being a grown-up. It's a good thing.
Do you think the companies are trying to, because of this information that is getting them, they're trying to change the way they manage the millennials? Have they changed their policies, whatever?
I think they're trying. Wala namang shortage of effort. Siguro ang nakikita ko lang is marami ring takot. Because nga, it's new territory for many companies and many employers. But they are trying.
What would you recommend to companies who are afraid of losing? There's a cost to the company, hindi ba?
Mas mahal mag-hire actually yung tao
Oo,
kaysa
oo.
mag-retain. Every company is different, pero siguro ang marirecommend ko is one thing, invest in your culture. Invest in it. Kasi if you have a strong organizational culture and young people are attracted to culture, the chances of them staying with you are higher. Kung yung values, yung spirit ng kumpanya, kung binibili ko yan, mas mataas ang chance na I will stay with you longer. Kasi again, hindi tayo nagtatrabaho for money alone. Nagtatrabaho tayo para ma-fulfill bilang isang tao.
Ang ibig sabihin ba nun yung kompanya should also look outward instead of trying to just keep themselves, profit, etc. They should be more socially responsible.
Yes, tsaka tratuhin yung
Will that-
empleyado nila bilang tao. Iisipin ano yung hilig nila. Diba? Make the atmosphere inviting, fun, para nakakagana magtrabaho din. Tao sila.
Ayun ang kailangan gawin. Kung hindi nila ginagawa yan, talagang aalis
Oo,
yung millennial.
Kasi maraming choices.
marami silang
Oo.
options.
Kasi mabenta tayo in the global labor market. So talagang, hindi lang sa Pilipinas ang choices mo, pati sa ibang bansa. So talagang daming choices ng
Yeah,
kabataan.
pero kung pumunta ka sa ibang bansa, kawawa naman ang Pilipinas.
Yun nga lang. Kaya dapat i-keep natin yung talent natin. Sayang.
Ayan. Now, how to help the millennials be better at work? Ayon. What do you think the company should do?
I think invest in time with them, teaching, coaching, kasi yan ang number one thirst nila. Gusto nilang lumaki at mag-grow ng mabilis. Pero alam nila na kailangan nila ng talino nung mas nakakatanda sa kanila.
In other words, there should be more contact.
Yes.
More contact with the seniors.
Yes. Gusto nila yan Gusto rin nila mag-lead. So kung kaya natin, ilagay natin sila sa front ng mga project, ng mga trabaho. High na high sila pag nakaka-contribute sila at nagsasucceed sila.
Pero kung lalagay mo sila mag-lead, wala naman silang experience.
Doon pumapasok yung mga senior. Sasaluhin natin sila pag nadapa. At madadapa sila. Pero tayo
Talagang
bilang senior,
madadapa sila.
sasaluhin natin sila. Kailangan nila yung space
At hindi
na yun.
nyo And you will not blame them and fire them because they did not do a good job?
Hindi, kasi kasama yun sa pag-develop mo bilang isang tao eh. So yung balance na yan is what's very important.
You seem to be recommending is you allow them to fail.
Yes.
Because failure is a good lesson.
Yes, and they will respect you more if you give them permission to fail.
Fantastic.
Yes. Gusto rin nila yung mga non-traditional processes. Kunyari, I know of some companies na ginagawa nila, meron silang policy na for half of one day a week, pwede ka mag-work kahit saan. Kasi ayaw nilang nakakabit lang sila sa desk, pare-pareho ginagawa. Naghahanap ng variety. So, companies do these experiments para mabuksan ang imagination ng mga millennial.
Talaga?
Yes.
Does McCann do it?
We don't do that policy, but we have other forms of doing that. For example, minsan mag-shift kami ng mga assignments ng mga tao namin on a regular basis para hindi sila nagsasawa sa ginagawa nila. Yun, ginagawa namin yun.
How many people do you let go every year?
Yeah,
Because they want to.
Hindi sa pagbubuhat ng bangko, but I'm happy to say na yung aming attrition rates are far lower than our industry average. Our industry average is 40% eh. Kami last year nasa 20% lang.
You're talking about the advertising,
Yes, the advertising industry.
You lose 40% of your people a year?
On average.
On average?
We only lose 20% a year. And that's because of piracy, poaching, good
Yeah.
reasons.
And do you think that that is because of your ability to read this survey and say we've got to change our ways if we want to keep our people?
I hope so. Tsaka nag-i-invest talaga po kami, ma'am, sa mga team building activities, culture building activities.
Ito, just like older and future generations, millennials will succeed with the right mix of guidance, mentorship, open-mindedness. But that is true for what went before us. Why is it so much more important now?
Because again, yung mundong kinalalakihan nila is harder and more complicated than the ones that our generation or previous generations grew up in. Ang dami nilang iniisip that did not exist in our time. So all the more kailangan nila ng tulong tsaka guidance.
Do you think that the millennials are more creative now than their counterparts in the previous generations?
I think mas marami silang sources of creative inspiration. Pero ang observation is minsan dahil sobrang dami ng inspiration, natatakot din mag-originate kasi nagawa na lahat. So no-overwhelm. So kami as leaders, what we try to encourage them is don't be afraid to experiment, to come up with something original. Okay lang.
It's a more permissive.
Yes.
It's a more permissive culture nowadays.